Hi, my name's Doug Betts, and I'm the founder of SureBetts HR Solutions. I'd just like to take a moment to first of all thank you for taking the time out of your day to complete the scorecard. I hope you found the results useful for you and your organisation. I just want to take a minute to go through them and give you a few tips on how you could improve your scores potentially. So first of all, let's start with the compliance with UK legislation. Now, if you've got a low score here, it probably means you haven't reviewed your processes in a while, or you're not actually carrying them out, or employment law has changed and you're not keeping up with some of those practices and you haven't updated things accordingly. So that's what I'd advise you do there. If you're high, you're compliant, everything's up to date, that's amazing, well done. Now, in terms of organizational culture, this is about how people behave in the organization. And if you find that there is a poor culture, you might be experiencing things like high staff turnover, lots of grievances, lots of sickness absence, and lots of different issues there. Or you might find your leadership team maybe aren't setting the right behaviors or values that the rest of the organization should be following, even though you might know what your values are. So that's about how you'd improve your score there. Again, if you're scoring highly there, you'll hopefully find motivated, engaged staff, relatively low turnover, and people feel what's called psychologically safe at work, where they can pitch ideas, give open and honest feedback to their people leaders and their managers about how they're feeling and how they're progressing, and you've got those kind of measures in place. The employee experience is a similar thing, and it is kind of quite strongly related to the culture. If you've scored low here, it probably means you haven't given this much thought, or you're not quite sure how it all fits together in terms of the employee journey from the moment they see a role with your organization and they want to apply for it, right through to the end where they actually leave. And it's in terms of how you treat people at work and how they feel about working for you. So in theory, they are going for a good experience and they can speak favorably about your organization, hopefully encouraging others to come and work for you as well. So if you've scored low here, to get up to speed, I'd recommend having a look at how you can make sure that employees are focused and happy and that you're able to give them that great experience by just putting yourself in their shoes and thinking about how they might feel as they go through certain things in your organization. So, for example, is there lots of unnecessary red tape? Are there lots of laborious processes? Is it really difficult and painful to do some quite simple things? So I'd have a think about that. And then finally, with leadership, this kind of ties it all together. So if you've scored low here, it might mean that you're promoting people into leadership roles without giving them any training or support in terms of how to lead a team and how to lead it well. And in turn, this could be impacting about how efficiently the teams are running, how motivated and engaged they are, and whether they're actually doing their best work. So what I would say is invest in your leaders, make sure you're promoting the right people who've got the right values and the right behaviors, and they do what they should be doing to help your organization achieve its goals. And obviously, I can't give bespoke results beyond the percentages that you see on this screen. But if you'd like to know a bit more and you'd like me to deep dive into your results and give you a few more pointers about specific action plans that could help your organization today, then please click on the button below to book a free 30-minute call with me where I'll be happy to discuss this in more detail. So thank you once again for taking part. I hope you found it useful and I hope I can help you soon to improve your scores and get your organization where you absolutely want it to be.